Hey guys, welcome to Crafting Unedited. Sierra here, and today we're going to talk about layers in Cricut Design Space. So what I am referring to is in Design Space, there's a feature called layers, and basically what it is it's the layers that are in your images. So for example, I did a lot of previous videos on like grouping and patterns and fonts and all of that, and this goes right along with all of those. So if you have subscribed, go ahead and watch those first and then come back to this video, or go ahead, subscribe, and then come watch those videos and then this video. Either way, I highly think you should subscribe so that you can see all of the videos the tutorials I'm doing for Design Space. So layers, what are they, how to use them, and how to change images based on what you want. So I have two images here on my screen already, ready to go. One is a already layered image that's from Design Space. I did pick this from the options over here in images. So basically I just went into holidays because why not? It's the easiest thing I could think of. And I picked one of these fun things, and actually I'm going to change from the avocado to a taco. Why? Because tacos are cooler than avocados, in my opinion. I love tacos. So anyways, so you can see it's got browns, it's got green, it's got yellow, orange, tan. It's got a bunch of colors and layers and shapes going on. And all of those layers are going to be broken down into your right hand side, or the right hand side of your screen. Right over here, you can see at the very top, underneath where it says Make It, says Layers and Color Sync. So layers is where you're going to see every single layer that is in your image here. So this is the top part, and when you click on it over here, it selects it for you over there. Easy peasy, right? Now, sometimes you don't want all these colors to be there. You want them to be a little less colorful. I mean, I don't really know of many people who do that, but you never know. So if you wanted to change those colors, really all you have to do, like the brown here and the different shade of brown over here, I'm not a huge fan of that. So what I would do is I would go over to the part that I'm not a fan of, select it, and just change the color. Now when you go over to change the color, you'll go to line type, cut, and then the color swatch on the right side of it. Here it shows you all of the colors that are already included in this project. Now, I think that I like the lighter brown, so I'm going to change that to the lighter brown. And if you look, it changed it. Voila. Easy peasy, right? Next, I'm going to do the green, and I'm going to do the exact same thing because I want it all the same color. Sounds cheesy, but hey, you know, and I think this is missing some cheese. So, I don't know. If I wanted to, I could easily switch that green into a yellow and make it cheesy. Look at that. Cheese. Corny, I know. It's all good. Anyways, so that is how you change the colors. Now, when you go to make this, we're going to hide this strong girl here for a second. When you go to make this, it's going to pop up with like 10 different mats, and that's because you got like a bunch of different colors going. You can always change these if you're good with snap mat. There's a video coming on that too. Or if you're good with like putting your vinyl onto your mat in separate sections and measuring it out properly. I'm a pro at that. Did a video on that too. So easy to do if you know what you're doing. If not, just go ahead and run it through with all of those mats. Personally, I think that's a huge killer of time, but that's just me. I highly recommend, if you don't know how to measure and get everything onto one mat already, go ahead and watch that video as well. It'll help you a lot in the long run, especially for projects like this that have many, many layers. All right, so next we are going to take a single colored or single layered image and turn it into, we're going to get rid of this so that we can focus on this girl here. We're going to take a single layer, single colored image and make it colorful. So the way to do that, first, I made it bigger so that you can see it. And this one might be a little bit tricky. So we're gonna wing it. So first thing you're going to do is duplicate your image. You might want to do this a couple of times depending on what colors you want to change. So I'm going to do it 3 times because I think that there's at least 3 colors in here that I want to change. So first, we're going to use a contour, which is in one of my other videos, again. And what you're going to do is you're going to select everything, and I think I just noticed something that I messed up when no, we're good. All right, so contour down in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to select that, and what that does is it brings up all of the things that you can get rid of in here. First thing I'm going to do is hide all of it. Everything. Maybe. It won't let me. I want to change her hair color first. So first we're going to select the hair. This does take, those are lashes, a little bit of trial and error to find out where all, that's an eyebrow. Well, we'll change that too. Why not? Another little eyebrow over there. We'll change her lips later too. And there's some hair, there's some hair, there's some hair. Hair, hair, hair everywhere. I want to change the whole head, but it's not allowing me to do so. I don't want to. This is, again, takes trial and error because you're going to have to go through and go back and forth. See, it only did like the one. We don't want that, so we'll go back and contour it again. Hide all. Show all. We're just going to get rid of that, I think. And that. And that. Almost. So I still have all this face going on here. I don't want that. I don't want her face in it. The one thing that I really wish Design Space would do is make this so that you can move it so that you can see what you're doing while you're doing it. But in the meantime, we'll just move it over here. Kind of do this whole thing. You know what? First, we're just going to change her lips because that's the easiest thing to change. As soon as I find them again. So basically, during this, you're just going to go through and find everything that you want to change and change it. So this, now we have her lips. We're going to make those red because how awesome is that? Next, now we have red lips that we can put on her when we get there. So next, we're going to go back to contour again. And as you can see, as you contour things, it gets rid of everything. So next, we're just going to hide her lips only and just click anywhere outside of the hide contour button or box, sorry, not button. And then we're going to put this on. Now we have red lips. Voila. Next, we're going to go ahead and go down to our third option here. I really want to change her bandana, but I don't think that it's going to let me change just the bandana. We shall see. Yeah, see, it won't because if it doesn't have a line in it, it's not going to allow you to change the color. So we're just going to change the hair color. Call it a day. You could change the dots if you wanted on this image. But on the bandana, of course. All right, so we want to, oh, I did that wrong. So first we're going to hide everything and then select what we want to keep. So, like I said, I did that backwards. That's why we learn together, right, guys? It's doing it again. I need that little piece, but we'll get to that. Again, just selecting everything that we want to change the color of. I have highlights in my hair, so we're going to change the color of those. Why not? I don't think that's highlights. I think that's just part of the bandana there. All right, now I just got to find this little sliver right here. There we go. Found it. And then change that eyebrow, and go back up here and hide that. There we go. Now we have the colors going there, and I think I want to do this like a peachy, blondie, yellowy color. There we go. Now we're going to take this one and we're going to contour her a bit more again and hide everything. Oh wait, no we're not. Housekeeping. I actually like the way that this looks like that. Except for her eye. I don't think I can do the eyebrow part. I don't like them anyway, so we're going to take those away again. All right, there we go. That's much better. And then we're going to take the red lips and move those forward. Line that back up and select the lips. We're going to bring, so you'll select the lips because right now they're hidden behind the other one. And I'm okay with that. I like the layered look. And you're just going to move those forward. And voila, now you have a multicolored, multi-layered image. Looks awesome. I'm pretty proud of that. So if you wanted to, you could layer it even more, add more colors, like you could change her shirt color. You could do many, many, many things with this layering function. And now when you go to cut it, you're going to have all these separate pieces, again, just like the first image that we did together. So layering does give you the capability of taking a single colored, single layered image and making it into something of your own and personalized. Like if you had red hair, you could change her hair to red. If you wanted pink lips, you could change them to pink. If you wanted blue eyes, you could make them blue. You can, it's limitless the way that you can modify these things to make them your own custom ideas and personalize them to your liking. So again, make sure you subscribe so that you can see all of these tutorials going forward and so that you can learn lots of cool stuff with me. I like teaching it and I think that you like learning it. So go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you want to know when I'm on and record or when I'm live, when I do go live and things like that, go ahead and hit the alert button. And every time I post a new video or go live, it will alert you. Until next time, my fellow crafters, we'll see you later.